Okay, so I gave you my first impression on these Remedyz skates. I took a few seconds, few minutes, tested them a little bit more, got my feet in, pulled the lacings, tightened the strap a bit, put a little weight on my foot. I can tell you now my second impression standing in them, Remedyz number one, I think off the rip, the liners, and a buddy of mine would often use the term. He would say the liners are like pillows. It's like being in a cloud almost. Like that's how comfortable and soft they are. I agree right now. They are extremely soft. I feel like my toes have almost all of the room they do need. Again, this is my right foot, and my right foot is, if my right foot's a true 10.7 and this is a 10 skate, let's just go with that number and say that these might be a little too small for me. I might need a true 11 on my right foot. However, it was my understanding that the 10 and 11 shell were exactly the same. When I had the 03 REMZ, I bought those used and they were a size 11. And I remember comparing them to a size 10 skate and they were exactly the same. I also recall putting on a pair of size 9 skates and those were extremely snug. However, the 9 felt like it was the perfect sweet spot for someone at my height and stature. I'm only 5'4", about 164 pounds of muscle. Anyways, I'm feeling them out right now, and I'm going, you know what? I could probably do a lot of damage in these skates. I could probably do a lot of really cool things in these skates. However, I'm just not sure I want to make that commitment, especially considering how awesome my razors are. And I don't know that I want a heavier skate or / a cheat skate. Again, REMZ to me makes everything easier. And I think I mispronounced the cheat aspect in the first impression video. Essentially, I was able to do a back slide, cess slide, with the grab, mind you, almost instantly after putting on a pair of the 03 REMZ, obviously 03 2003. When, mind you, I had only been skating, aggressive skating, since 2002, summer 2002. And then 03, 04, I think I picked up a pair of used 03 REMZ. And, did not know how to do a back slide, right? Back slide, one-footed grind. I did not know how to do a back slide, but I was able to do a back slide, cess slide. I want to say almost instantly, with almost no effort. So keep that in mind. The other thing I should point out is that while yes, these do look extremely bulky, they're extremely big. I put this next to my RB Sean Keen blank skate for comparison, which is a 10, and the blank skate is a 10 and a half. And I think the one unique feature and cool feature of the REMZ that I think is very important is balance, right? So they might be bulky, they might be a little longer in toe length area, but I think it's important to note that what you get in length of the skate, you also get in width and height. Maybe not the actual, true height, but I mean, it sort of evens out. I guess you can say it's a more proportioned skate, right? It's not a daddy long boot, so to speak, where you look like a banana boat. You're not getting that sort of banana boat effect. What you're getting here is a skate that, even though it might be longer in the front, right, it's still, right, when you look at this side by side, this is 10 and a half, and this is a 10 skate, which is also, I believe, the 11 shell. But when you really look at it, right, if you push this here and you kind of bring this up, maybe if I just arbitrarily use some sort of rough guide here and here, you see that they're almost the same. The difference is that the REMZ is way wider. I don't know that it's wider necessarily on the bottom, but the bulk on the sides gives it a more appealing aesthetic in terms of proportion. And this is coming from someone that has a design background. Obviously, I study architecture, I practice architecture. So aesthetic to me is everything. But because of my small stature, I think it's even that much more important. So in a nutshell, if I had to rate these skates and recommend them, I would put them up there with comfort, everything else. Again, my feet and my problems are my problems. They do not apply to everyone else. I'm still going to stick with, geez, these do look effing good though, man. They're just so effing bulky. I know once I add frames and wheels, it's gonna be heavy as shit. So anyways, that's my story and I'm sticking to it.